Shalom Israel. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. This GMS stop and listen, come with another lesson, pushing this truth, to the wheels fall off. Lord willing, that He bless us, man, have mercy on us and keep us in this truth and see the end of Esau's destruction. And what you see before you is real money, which is gold, right? Gold and silver. Um, when you look up that word riches, when you look up that word riches, it goes into material wealth, possessions with value, i.e., money, land, resources, capital, assets, liquid. It goes into those things. And natural resources being water, maybe metals such as titanium, uranium, plutonium, oil. You know, those are riches, man. Resource riches. And first of all, I'll just get the scripture and show you what real money is, right? Because people think greenbacks, which are FRNs, Federal Reserve notes, which they're printed every day, that's not the real money. It's not backed by no gold or no silver. This is Genesis 13 and 1. And Abram went up and out of Egypt, he and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him unto the south. And Abram was rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. So he was rich in possessions, cattle. He had silver. He had gold. So he had the real resources, man. He had gold and silver. He had the real money, right? And now on this day, this 2018, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, right? Which is Esau and basically the elites. They have all the wealth, man. So this is a warning to you, right? I'm gonna read James, first chapter, fifth chapter. It says, "Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." Right? So it's a lot of terrible trouble getting ready to come upon you behind the way you've gotten your ill-gotten gains behind your riches. So like you finna pay. It says, verse 2, "Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten." It says your riches are corrupt, meaning they are your wealth is rotting away, man. You're losing it slowly by surely. Every day we one step closer to Yahweh Shai coming back is one step closer to you losing your rulership. It said your garments are moth eaten, right? Your infrastructure is going down. You have no money for infrastructure, man. The roads, there's potholes, land is caving in, roads are caving in, landslides knocking roads out, bridges are falling here in the past. All this has been in the past 5 years, man. You got bridges falling everywhere. Uh, just houses and buildings are old and rotten and decaying, man. This society is rotting away, basically. It says your riches and your are corrupt, and your garments are moth eaten, man. So the same thing that brought you this joy is gonna bring you misery, which is your riches. The same way, same thing that brought it to you. The way you got it, your lying forked tongue. That's the way you got your joy. Having a devious mind, you got your joy that way. And that's the same thing. Your devious mind is gonna cause you to for your downfall, man. Because with that comes a prideful mind, and you have the utmost pride. You Edomites, man, so-called white man. Verse 3, it says, "Your gold and silver," this is James 5th chapter, verse 3, "your gold and silver is cankered," meaning it's worthless, man. You know, the same wealth you was counting on is gonna be the same wealth that caused your flesh to be eaten away, man, off the bone, man. And it says, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire, man. See? So that same wealth you accumulated is gonna be the same thing that take you down, man. It says, "Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days." So all you accumulated is going to stand against you in that day of judgment when Yahweh Shai comes back, man. Everything you heaped up, man, it's going to corrode around you, and it's going to be the same thing that basically take you out. Verse 4, it says, "Behold, the hire others who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entering to the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth." So you cheated people out of their wages. You came up with this infrastructure of working under bosses and supervisors and foremen. You created this workforce thing that you have cheated people out of their wages. You haven't paid a man. Scriptures say pay a man at the end of days his day's work. You withhold wages for 2 weeks. If they paying every week, you hold them a week, and then if they paying every 2 weeks, you hold them for 2 weeks. You know, so the same cries that we cried unto the Lord of armies, man, he gonna hear this, man. He's gonna answer these prayers, man. He gonna move on you. You know, when that time comes, and time is coming where he's having it put on the mind of these nations. They're the war talk of war, man. Rumors of wars are more and more. So it's coming to that time where the Lord is getting ready. You accumulate is getting ready to be brought to naught. And it says, verse 5, "Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been one time, man. You have lived in pleasure on the earth. You live luxuriously, man. Satisfy your every desires, man. Being able to just jump on a private fly to Bora Bora, or fly to Dubai, or fly to New Zealand, fly to French for breakfast, you know, stuff like that. Every big event come up that's big that where Jake don't even have the money to get in, y'all able to do it. And then it's an elite of you, the bankers. They have different places you common Edomites can't even go, man. The island, they buy islands and stuff. You know, they live that life, man. Those riches have them live that ultimate desirable life they want to live, and it's all in abomination. It says, "Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and have been one time, man. You've been done everything, man. Everything that's wicked and sinful that you can indulge in, you've indulged in it because you have the money. It allows you to be the most wicked, man. You can have wickedness around you at the highest of high with having money, throwing money around. And it says, "Ye have nourished your hearts as in day of slaughter," man. So basically, read that again. "Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth and been one time. Ye have nourished," meaning your hearts, meaning your minds, as in the day of slaughter, man.